You want to fight? You know what I'm saying? They never think San Antonio got no baddies in there, but of course I'm number one in San Antonio. I'm a hustler, a gangster, a mama. I'm an educated. I'm a grind, and I'm a always grind, no matter what. Nobody can't tell me nothing. Let my back be up against the wall, and I'm gonna get this bag.
So I'm here with Chantel, the motherfucking boss lady. What's good?
What's good?
So, tell me how you got started.
Well,
and for those who don't know, let them know who you manage.
I manage Kalo Capella. Okay, you heard it. KC. He gonna be number one.
Who else?
Coming out of Houston, Texas.
Who else do you manage?
That's it.
Were you managing anybody before Kalo Capella?
Yes, I was managing J Candy Music and Shally Superstar.
Okay, what happened with that? I
had to let them go.
Why?
Due to personal and business.
Can you go into detail about that, please?
Go into detail like what?
I'm talking about like how was y'all tripping on that?
The trip in Atlanta was rocky, but it was awesome. It was some good times and there were some bad times. It was personal. I was disappointed.
Why was you disappointed?
Because Jay didn't allow his wife to shine. He didn't allow Shally to shine like she's supposed to. If she's Shally the superstar, she's supposed to be the queen in the rap, but that didn't show.
So how do you feel he should have let her shine?
Gave her her own platform.
Okay.
Stick to the routine.
Like what? Like performing Bossy?
Performing I'm Bossy was one of her songs. In Front of You was supposed to be one of her songs, and they did have a routine. They showed me the routine, but once they got on stage, it was all about J Candy.
Hold up, but did they not perform right in front of you?
They did, but the routine was not there, and it just looked like it was his show, and she was standing around.
Tell me, what are you trying to do with fuck you? Baby, I'm right in front of you. Ooh, yeah. Show me, what are you want? Ooh, yeah. Make a move. Make a move. Do what you wanna do. Do what I do. Make a move, baby. All over your body. Yeah. Do what you want.
I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit because the show at Kids was awesome and they had a great routine. Like she was very like they looked like they had a routine down pat at Kids. I mean, would you agree or disagree?
I disagree. Even people that seen the live video, seen him jerk his face, seen him almost knock her over, not once but twice.
Okay. So, are you trying to go in management with Shally?
I would manage her by herself.
Without J Candy?
Without J Candy.
Because you feel like J Candy is...
He wants to be the boss and not let me be the boss. I understand you've been doing this for 11 years, but your wife always been by your shadow. It's been told from multiple angles from other people. And since I've gave her a whole new look and a whole new sound, she's been seen.
But you know it's kind of hard, right, to break up a marriage as far as like a duo. Like you have to commend her for sticking by her man and her man sticking by her.
I would say she stick by her man.
And how do you get started?
Well, about a couple of months ago, I was with a band, and I managed that for a minute and also was their booking and promoter. And of course, it was my passion. Music has always been my passion, and I was just like, you know what, I should go out on my own by getting my own band, finding my own artist, and I knew one. I did start off with the band. I did. The name doesn't need to be disclosed. Just know I work with some good musicians, and meeting them and also trying to find good artists to perform with that band, I met Kalo Capella. We talked for a good 2 months, and we were supposed to meet at Slick Willie's. He stood me up. He thought I was catfished.
The next time you met Caleb
was at Showtime Bar Lounge as Kalo Capella.
Right. And what happened?
He recognized who I was and was like, oh shit. And I could see his face expression. And I was just like, I played it off like, okay, yeah. And I told him, don't be nervous, just sing.
So how did you end up becoming his manager?
He sung with the band a few times.
That you got him a part of, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had mentioned his name to the person that also was managing the band, but I did not know they were both the same person.
Right.
We never talked about music. Never. I don't think so. It didn't cross my mind.
Kayla, you should be a comedian.
I just remember him posting on Instagram that, you know, girls are fake and had like this picture of girls like with holding their skin. No, holding their skin. Like, you know, when you take off the makeup and take off all this stuff.
I said it because you said you thought he was catfishing you. You was catfishing him.
Yeah.
I was like, girls, it's fake. This bitch catfishing me. Like, what's up?
Yeah, but I was, in reality, I was who I was in my pictures.
Right. So,
even better.
So how did you get into managing him?
We talked like over and over. It's like a whole year now. And one day I told him, I was like, I left the band in July of 2019. And I told him about the A3C festival. I told him about going to Atlanta.
Oh, so this was recent?
Yes.
Okay.
And I talked to him about Let's Catching Flights, L.A.B Entertainment. It took me a minute to come up with the name Like a Boss, which is a lab.
Which I like, by the way. You know, L.A.B Ent.
Yes.
You know, boss lady. I like that shit.
Thank you. And I've always been called a boss, so of course that came together.
You are bossy.
I'm not bossy.
I can see what.
I'm just aggressive a little bit, but you cannot be polite in this line of work.
Right.
As a woman, you have to stand tall and strong,
and to be a black woman,
and you cannot let nobody break you. You got to stand for what you are. That is a woman that is a boss all day long, a hustler, a grinder, all of it and above.
I respect that.
So, I knew it would be hard work. And I had the first person I did talk with L.A.B Entertainment about was Jay Candy, which he agreed that it was a good name and that we would come up as a team and we will do this Catching Flights.
Get rich, take trips, right?
You basically and secure the bag.
Yes, sir.
At first, I didn't think that everybody that I asked to take this trip would do it because, of course, I'm managing and I'm not doing it. I don't get paid to do it. I just put my loyalty and my honesty into doing it. And I just pray every day and I tell, that hopefully one day I will make this one person a superstar and then go from there.
Well, I would say this. When I first met you, right, you had a real strong demeanor. Very approachable, very likable, very humble, and very intimidating. I would like to say. I came up like, who the fuck is this? Like, like real shit, like very intimidating. So, do you think that a lot of guys are intimidated for being in your presence when you're talking business?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I get that a lot. Men are very intimidated by who I am.
Because a lot of men ain't comfortable with strong black women. Am I right or wrong?
No, they expect the men to always be the strong one.
Right. So, so please, like, overall, how was your trip in Atlanta?
I would give it about an 8.
Okay, what could have been better?
Me securing the bag and not letting everything else sidetrack me.
So you could have did something different. What would it have been?
Minimize the people that was on the trip.
And who would they be?
People that didn't have the same agenda as me.
And who would they be?
Jake Handy.
And who else?
That's about it.
You said people.
My bad, people. Just one person. One person.
I interviewed Jay Candy. He's a good dude. Jay Candy's a good dude. Were y'all real cool at one point?
Yeah, I counted on him all the time. I talked to him every day. We would talk 3 to 5 hours a day. Text every day.
Because when I talk to Jay Candy, he always, and I swear to you, he always speaks so highly of you. You had an altercation in Atlanta. At Level Up. Can you please go into detail about that?
Miss Classy.
You gonna just put a name out there, huh?
Yes, because it was not professional. I made a mistake. I was very frustrated that day. I had email after email coming in, people asking for the artist to send music, to follow certain emails. And as the manager, I'm asking her, just send me what is it that they really need to send, detail to detail. She was like, no, you send me screenshot. Y'all don't follow directions. And she's just like going around what I'm asking her as a manager. From manager to manager, if something's not understood, then you explain it. And you send it to that person like, this is what I'm asking of your artist. Can you please send email the music to this email and send the photos to this email? And I would have got that to her. But instead, she just kept going around it and making me very, very much frustrated. And I didn't want to feel like I was sending money to the wrong Cash App or to the wrong person. So I asked her, but at that time, I'm already frustrated. So I send a message to my artist and I'm basically explaining, hey, this bitch is pissing me the fuck off. Well, I didn't think very straight. Like I said, I was frustrated. I screenshotted the message and I sent it to her by accident. But I also explained to her right when I sent it that don't take it personal. It's just that I am very frustrated already. And I felt like from manager to manager, she should have explained it.
Right.
But she said she was cool with it, that she was okay with it. But she waited about a week and a half, 2 weeks later for us to get to ATL, actually get to the show. But by the time we got to the show, it was the address, the location was changed like at the last minute. Okay. Mind you, she had all times of the hours, all week, all 2-3 weeks long to tell me to update me that she didn't want to do business with my artist because of the little misunderstanding we had. But she waited till we get to the new location. And we walk in the door and her demeanor changes. She gets real disrespectful.
I'm gonna refund you and your artist because I interviewed you from the moment you called me a bitch. So y'all her interview was already out. So I'm gonna refund y'all money because I
deleted my little picture, but I have it on somewhere else. But it says, she asked that green messages. I said, don't take it personal. I'm very upset because we have sent money to these different events and now everyone's starting to say they didn't get money, or now that I'm here trying to figure out what event is legit and what is not. And she says, very personal. I haven't disrespected you. Where is the bottom of the ticket question? Have whomever forwarded you the entire click the PDF, scroll the bottom, and all the information is there. Side note, I'm not everyone. Not once did I say that their order wasn't received. I'm informing you where to find the rules, regulation, instructions as to prepare the ticket. That green was very uncalled for. I can apologize for it. I should have never called you a bitch, but it wasn't personal.
Right.
I will contact them now. And then I basically said my artist saying that they haven't received any after paying for the tickets. Is saying 2 to 7. Email, no offense, but I typed the same thing twice. Look at the bottom of the ticket, whatever.
And what did she say?
And I said, is the event a venue or a club? Have your artist send you the actual email with the tickets attached. See how I'm asking her what it is, and she's just saying, ask my artist. I said, okay, he found it. Do they have time slides? Did you receive the email? Once I do, I will respond via email.
So basically, she started acting funny.
Yeah, thank you. And I said, again, I really do apologize. It was real disrespectful, not professional at all, and I'm sorry.
See, now we didn't get your side of that story because from Miss Classy, you called her a bitch, and that was it. And she was like taking her anger out. But now from your side, like. And that's why I always say it's 3 sides of a story. You know what I'm saying? It's two individuals in God's truth, right? But you got proof. So you basically showing your side of the story. Like, you apologized 3 times, according to your text messages. Because even I was feeling like, God damn, why did Chantel call her a bitch? But I did not know that you apologized 3 times to her.
And I don't know, and let's put this on the record. I don't apologize to no motherfucking body.
She really don't.
If I do,
two apologies.
I don't owe this nigga shit. But if real talk, like me personally, when I feel disrespected, I don't owe nobody no apology. And when I do apologize, you better take that shit and run with it. Real talk. Because that means it's genuine and it came from my heart. I don't apologize to nobody. I promise you I don't.
So, boss lady. Chantel. What can we do to reconcile?
I'm good.
The drama between you, aka L.A.B Entertainment, and teamwork make the dream work.
It's no reconcile because Shawty came over here the other day. She gave me a hug. We good. I'm not worried about nobody else.
Do you still have love and respect for Shawty?
I have respect for her.
Okay. What can you and Jay Candy do to reconcile?
Nothing. It's personal. Just that we can leave it at that.
Okay. Well, like I said, Jay Candy never said anything bad about you.
He can't.
And I'm pretty sure he can't.
Because my whole goal when I started first talking to him and telling him about the music or whatever, and I said I wanted his wife to shine. I wanted, because she was a rapper. I heard her. I felt she had it. I felt she had the juice.
So it's just about,
and all this.
So he can be an artist for 11 years.
But you don't have to keep telling me. What you don't do is contradict everything I do. I promise you, every move I fucking make, it's a good move. You just don't know it yet. But when you're out here and you're smiling in my face, saying one thing, behind my back, you're saying something else differently, and it's coming back to me, I have a problem.
What did he say behind your back?
He was talking and he was like, when I'm around, it's L.A.B Entertainment. That's our manager. But then when I'm not around, he's networking. It's teamwork make the dream work.
And what make you think that?
Because it was told back to me.
By who?
It doesn't matter. They ain't signed no disclosure, so I'm
Was it in Houston or Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Okay. And I'm not gonna make you reveal.
I'm not.
That, yeah, out of respect for whoever that person is.
And 2, you are not a celebrity yet. You shouldn't act like that. Humble yourself until you get to that status. Everybody's trying to be a superstar. Everybody's trying to be a celebrity. Everybody's trying to secure the bag. And management is put in there for a reason. They're supposed to be your voice. The only time you should be able to, say what you have to say is if you're doing an interview or you're off somewhere networking. But when someone's there handling business, signing you in or getting everything situated, you should not step on the toes of the manager.
But what are your plans for Kalo?
Booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
I'm getting ready to sit down with some heavy hitters. And it's booking busy.
So is we going to have a video for the continuation?
It should be coming soon.
Okay.
That is what we're pushing.
You have anybody in mind to shoot it?
Yes.
Can we get some names that you have in mind?
Antonio Vines. I'm always smiling. It's like a proud moment for me every time he performs.
So why do you go so hard for Kalo?
Because he's loyal to me.
How?
He's L.A.B Entertainment. We both root for each other. We both we just bounce off each other's ideas.
Yeah.
It's like whatever I'm thinking, he know what I'm thinking. It's like, ain't no questions asked.
Yeah, Kalo was
we do what's best for the team.
Kalo a very lovable guy, man. I give him that.
We ain't got to argue about when it comes to business. We both are on the same page about securing the bag.
Right.
No one's trying to outdo the other. No one's trying to downplay the other.
So, do you have future plans of signing future artists?
Yes.
Anybody in mind or no? You don't know yet. Like, are you going to venues to check out other artists?
No, I already got a list.
So okay.
They already been messaging me. They need management, and like I told them, you know, I'm really focused on one right now because when I tried to juggle more than one, and if everybody's not on the same page, it kind of clashes, and then it stops me from trying to secure the bag.
Do the manager work for the artist, or do the artist work for their manager?
The manager works for the artist.
Manager work for the artist, and what do they consist of?
Me securing the bag.
No, seriously, what do they consist of?
Do I gotta answer that?
Yes.
I bust my ass. That's all that matters.
No, for future managers, okay?
I don't know about future managers. I can only answer for Chantel.
Okay, well, do you have advice for for future managers, people who have somebody talented in their family or whatever, and they want to end up managing them? What's the best advice you can give to them?
Only invest if you believe in them and they believe in themselves.
But what's the advice to give to them?
I am giving you the advice.
Like how to get started.
I don't know. I just got up one day and said I wanted to do this. Seriously. You asking me something like I've been doing this. I only been doing this a few months and it's like this.
So if I'm a manager, you're a manager, right? Mm-hmm. And I come to you and I say, hey, what's the best advice you can give me? I'm managing an artist.
Have passion. That's it. You gotta have a passion for
passion for managing or passion for your artist?
Both.
Yeah.
You have to believe in yourself and you have to believe in the person that you're investing in your time, your money. You basically have, in order to be a good manager, you have to have a bond with your artist. You have to know that artist inside and out. Personally, business, everything going forward in order to be the best that you can be as a manager and for that person to be a damn good artist.
At the end of the day,
Lab.
She gonna get that shit copyrighted, right? Tell them about your shit. You gonna get it copyrighted.
I'm getting at the end of the day.
I'm gonna get that shit copyrighted. At the end of the day.
And I got contracts on deck.
At the end of the day.
I'm not playing with nobody when it comes to L.A.B Entertainment. You're not gonna crash me. You're not gonna tarnish me. I'm going to the top with Kalo Capella, with L.A.B Entertainment, and you will see us in a city and state near you.
Well, I appreciate you allowing me to interview. It's very hard to get in touch with you. Obviously, you're a busy woman. You wear a lot of hats. You have your hand in a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, I can have you back for another interview. I mean, is that cool?
That is fine with me.
All right. Thank you, and enjoy your day. Anything else you want to say? How can they find you?
You can find me at IG at Miss Loyalty, MZ.Loyalty87, L.A.B Entertainment.
Make that shit easier.
And Like a Boss 33, and that's LIKEAH Boss 33 at gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook at L.A.B Entertainment, also at Chantel Purefoy. And I'll be in Houston, I'll be in ATL, I'll be in Chicago. And I'll be in ATL next year. Holla at you. Holla at you.
Las Vegas?
Las Vegas is coming too.
Okay. All right. All right. You have a good one.
Bye.